Ooh. Ah. Alright guys, welcome back to the Motorcycle Garage for another fun-fueled episode on the cheap build. Yes, this is a new lathe. Well, new old gifted to me lathe from Gus, Man Cave Makings. So he's away to do a tour around Europe and he's very kindly given me his starter lathe that he had. So just been playing around with that. But that's not the point in today. Today's plan is to get this thing finished in terms of fabrication wise. So you can see here, anyone that saw the last video, excuse the garage, that's going to be the first thing I actually do because it's an absolute shit tip. But yeah, a few different thoughts around this battery box, some really good suggestions at the tail end of the last video as to how I can improve them. Can't really be asked in any of those, thank you though. But what I'm going to do is still make it removable, but I'm just going to make two little mounts in here that I can get the battery box in and out. I need to make another mount in front here to weld into here. What I'm thinking is to use some of this leftover steel that I have that's just been kind of sat there after a project. So I'm going to use some of that. It's going to be oversized, but what I'm thinking is any bit that's oversized will actually allow me to give me some material that I can then weld another part on to help mount the seat, like a front bit for the seat. And then finally need to get a bit put in here for the seat latch at the end. So a lot of just cutting, grinding, shit like that. So hopefully it shouldn't be too onerous, he says, but that marks a good point. If I can get that done, I can then start getting this bike taken, stripped apart and getting bits and pieces sent out. And then it's all focused on cosmetic stuff. I've got my cylinder head coming back today at some point. It's been bored out, so looking forward to getting that back. And then that's about it really. Oh shit, better not lean in this. Garage first, needs cleaned. It's a shithole. Alright, this is probably hugely overkill, but it's available. It's got two straight edges. I can't be asked with the other 2mm stuff, so we're going to make it work. I need to actually just take it over. Take this wrist. How thick is this? Actually, 50mm. Well, also helps to turn it on, but yeah, 50mm. So need to go. Yeah, it's probably quite wide, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So this is going to sit on here, and then so I need to figure out the width right at this bit. Come on. Which should be 115. And then wherever it is at 50mm. So that's the basic gist for that bit. The reason I want this extra here is just it'd be nice to have something I can use on the bottom of the seat panel once I get that made, just to kind of help pull it down at the front, and then the bit we're going to cut at the back is going to be the same. So yeah, so I'm going to cut that. Cut some other bits. I'll go grab it actually. I'll show you what quickly I'm going to do. Okay, the other bit is this. I cannot take myself seriously in these glasses. Jesus. Thumbnail right there. This is like a quick release seat mechanism. I think I'll go that way. So I need to try and get like a semicircle that matches the profile of the back of the seat. Split mine just I think I might just even take this cable off and get a nice toggle, because this cable is going to interfere on with this battery box. I could probably mount it somewhere, but I think I might just take the cable off. And then what I need to also make is a little mushroom type thing to go in here to help latch on the seat. So it's a wee bit dirty, could do with getting cleaned up, but again, all I need is a bit of steel just now, wide enough and matching the profile of the back of the seat loop, just to kind of get that welded in place, so we've got something to put the back of the seat down to. So after those two are in, I think, and those other bits for the battery box, like additional mounts for the battery box, I think we're in good enough shape, because everything else after that's going to get mounted on the like the side panels that I finished in the last video. They're going to get mounted to the battery box and the electric tray rather than the frame, so that should be a bit more straightforward as well, he says. So yeah, we'll give it a try, and we'll see how we get on, I guess. I know it looks big, but bear with me. Well, this was convenient timing. Let's get us on the floor. My freshly sorted out engines, board cylinder block. Let's have a look, shall we? Come on then, you, come on. Can I help? Good boy. Good boy. Ooh, tasty peanuts. Right. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Packaging peanuts everywhere. My dog is an asshole. Anyone that walks past, literally anyone, anything. Hey! Shut! Kill! It's all sticky. I'm assuming that's anti. Nice. Nice cross hatching. What the hell? What's that noise all about? Freak. There is pistons in here as well. Nice. So this is the Christ, what's it to be bored out to again? I bought, well, this is good. Good timing. I might get this vapor blasted, I guess. To be honest, I've got a few bits to get vapor blasted anyway. So if I get the head vapor blasted, fuck, I'll need the head in this. I'll have a think. Anyway, this is convenient. So it means I can stop slacking and get this engine out the frame once I've done all this fabrication. Woo! Slowly progress. I'm gonna do my usual. I'll show you why. Actually, this is worthy. Anyone that agrees with me on this, put a link in the comments, or put a comment in the comments. What'd you do again on YouTube? Anyway, 2 reasons. I know it's only a clip, but I would rather see this supported by more weld, and also aesthetically that looks kind of ass. I've not really got much to make that look better than it does unless I take more of the outer shape away. So what I'm thinking is probably what I was going to do in the first place, fill that with, cut a bit like that instead. Yay! I was just practice the first time anyway. Well, I wonder if I can make it out of this thinner strip. Doesn't actually need to be supportive per se. Just, that's 1.6, this is 2 I think. We'll figure it out. Alright, this took a little minute. I think we got somewhere, but as with all these things, decision you make now can fuck you pretty hard later on if you don't think about it. So this one, for example, I'm quite happy with this. One thing that took a little bit of thinking was making sure I mount this at the right angle, because wherever the bit of the seat's going to be going into, I'm going to have to drill another hole, but we'll get that, but wherever the bit of the seat that's going to latch into this needs to kind of do so perpendicular to whatever this is, which it should, because this is mounted at the angle, this is mounted parallel to this, so that in theory should work, he says optimistically, but we'll make it work. The other thing is, I quite fancied using the underside of my frame to mount a higher mudguard to the bike, kind of like the style of this tidy German BMWs, Wolfsiegel I think it is, seeing the little picture here, which means if I go with this method here, I can't easily do that, because I'd need to have a think about how to do that, because I would have to put my mudguard on last, which is no bad bit, but I need to figure out how to mount the mudguard. But feeling that I could put another brace across here, but can't really be asked doing that, but I do want mudguards because bikes without mudguards in the UK is retarded. So yeah, I do kind of want that. So man, all those studs are like different heights. Anyway, sorry, easily distracted. I was also just working on the mounting points for this. I want this to be detachable, so I'm thinking I'll put two similar, oh Christ, two similar bitties like this onto the frame, and then these will have captive nuts in them like that over this frame loop. That slots on over the top with a bolt, and you can just bolt in either four corners. Bada bing, bada boom. Weird. Removable battery box. So yeah, I think that one with this took a little bit of thinking, but I'm quite happy with that. It's amazing how long like easy shit like that even takes to do. Like a half moon and two holes in it. Jeez, like maybe I'm unbelievably slow. I probably am unbelievably slow, but and the fact that I make everything 6 times doesn't fucking help. But yeah, yay! So now I think I'm gonna wait until the bike's stripped down before I weld these in, because arse to try to do that in place. I think I can tack this. Actually, I think I can just tack it. I might tack a few bits in now, and then when the bike's stripped down, I'll weld all that stuff in properly. But getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, quickly, because I've only got 7 seconds in this battery. I think I will figure out a way similar to the other bike where I just mount this on stems, taking off the shock, and the whole unit goes up and down. I think that's probably a neater way to do it, rather than trying to bring it up here, which is going to be undo all the hard work. I'll undo all the work I've just done and need to rethink how to mount that seat. So I think that's the way we're going to go. We'll figure that one out, hopefully. I'm sure I'll change my mind anyway. I may or may not have got distracted playing with my lathe. A little bit more about this. Yeah, Gus, Man Cave Makings, a good friend of mine, has gifted me this. He's away to go around Europe in a camper van, and I always have my eyes on this as a wee starter lathe, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah, been playing around with that, got distracted. Was meant to have been welding stuff, but that's not happened. I also am thinking that I'm going to find some room somewhere, maybe get rid of a bike into some other storage, ask a friend nicely, and that'll give me more room to just keep one bike in here. Ideally I'd quite like this thing behind me off the thingy, the table bike bench, but yeah, kind of space permits at the moment are a bit shit. So yeah, I am gonna tack that shit together. I'm gonna take the engine, the bottom half out of the frame, probably dump it up there, but I don't really want to be doing any more cutting and metal work, so I'm gonna have a wee think and get all that sorted before the next video. So sorry, it's a bit of a boring one, to be honest, today, but I just thought I'd get a video done and out of the way. Try and get my mojo back in the garage. I think last time I spoke I said I might have been moving. That's fallen through, unfortunately, so stuck in this tiny little shithole of a garage for now, but we will get, it's probably not a good idea to lean on a lathe, so I've isolated the power. We will get that sorted in due course, I'm sure, but whilst that means not moving, it means I do have more time for playing on bikes and getting these forward a little bit. So still got another couple of weeks at home, less than a couple of weeks now at home, so I'll keep plodding away, see what I can do, try not to put too much pressure on myself. I think what I'm going to do actually is have a little look at some of the projects that are outstanding, because I think that'll be a funny video in its own right for shit that I've half-assed and not finished. So stay tuned for that one, that'll probably be the next one. For that, it'll be a good one for me in general, because it'll give me an idea as to where all of the builds are at and why I haven't finished them, and you can probably understand why I get quite overwhelmed because of all the shit I've decided to start and not finish. So yay! On that note, if you've managed this far, thanks for sticking around. These glasses seem particularly awful today. I've got no hair left either. Woo! So yeah, on that note, I'll love you and leave you. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of fun, and we'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Take it easy, guys.